Hello and welcome to another edition of That's Chat Snats. I'm Miss Chatter, your host. Today is Sunday, January 13th, 2008, and yesterday marked the first day on the Nationals Winter Fan Fest. Caravan. Tour.
We have a very special treat brought to you by the Washington Nationals. The presidents will be struck by stone. Around the
Radio broadcaster Charlie Slows was in attendance as the Master of Ceremonies. And just how are things progressing with his contract renegotiation? Here's what Stan Kasten had to say.
Cut you back, Charlie. Yeah, they need to cut me back.
I kid. Jon Stewart, eat your heart out. That was just a little bit of creative editing. And I don't have writers. Tour stop number 1 kicked off with a sound check.
That's what pain feels.
Players were introduced and then performed a skills demonstration with hitting, stance, fielding, and pitching.
I'd like you to meet our players who are here today. Here's Jason Bergman, Aaron Boone,
there a ticket window ready to sell tickets at the new stadium? And if I want to go over there later today, is it open to walk around?
Or you can walk around the new stadium. You can't get in it yet, but it is fascinating to see. And if you go online,
Go online now. That's what I like to hear. No, seriously, he was talking about the webcam. But still.
there is not a ticket window at the new stadium yet, but we're going to be announcing in the next few weeks. In the very first week of March is when individual game tickets will be on sale. A little bit earlier than that for season ticket holders. And again, that's just right around the corner, 5 or 6 weeks away.
Can you make a cookbook like the Mets did?
A team cookbook of meals. That may be something they want to do down the road. We'll suggest that.
Cookbook's a good idea. I love to cook. I cook a lot in off season. You know, my wife and I almost every night, so it's a good idea.
I've learned that I can no longer eat anything I want like I used to. Well,
In some players, as they get older, you graduate from the stage where you can eat anything and it doesn't affect your body.
just what is Charlie insinuating there as he looks at our newly signed veteran infielder? Another question, moving on, was about the Mitchell report and steroids. They're bad.
I think it's bad. Yeah. I think, believe it or not, we've taken a lot of steps to clean it up, and I think it's a problem that's, in a lot of ways, although it's obviously out in the public spotlight right now, in a lot of ways it's been cleaned up a lot and it's gone away a lot.
I'm not really familiar with steroids. I've never seen anyone do it. I've never done it.
And that concluded the Q&A portion of the tour. Afterwards, everybody lined up for autographs given by Aaron Boone, Stan Kasten, and Jason Bergman. Meanwhile, I heard my name on the overhead, and I was sure I had won Manny Acta's autographed jersey. Then they said, NBC bag. I think this will do. On that note, that was the end of the tour event, and that's the end of this episode of That's Chats Nats. I'm Miss Chatter, your host, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.